let's watch it. The Dev Diary number 5, season 2. I'm so fucking excited. Let's see what they got in store for us. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Okay.
Dear Rivals, Guang Guang here. Welcome to Season 2 of Marvel Rivals.
New heroes, new maps, new team
After
ups.
the intense Eternal Night saga and the defeat of Dracula, Emma Frost has prepared a lavish celebration, inviting everyone to don their best attire and venture to the mutant heaven of the living island Krakoa for the annual Hellfire Gala. But as we all know, heroes never truly get a peaceful vacation. The uninvited Ultron has crashed the party, and the attending heroes must spring into action to protect Krakoa's greatest treasure from his grasp. Emma Frost is a formidable vanguard, a master of telepathy and a shining diamond on the battlefield. She can adeptly utilize her telepathic and diamond abilities.
Okay, I am gonna pause and just and like talk about things as they happen. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing.
Krakoa's greatest treasure from his grasp. Emma Frost is a formidable vanguard.
They know. This is crazy, and I love it. They fucking know their Gooner audience.
And a
really
on
do.
The battlefield.
Like, because traditionally, there is no reason for Emma Frost to have this outfit. Do you know what I mean? There is no reason for it other than they want us to look at it and go, wrap those thighs around my face and sit on me.
She can adeptly utilize her telepathic and diamond abilities as a...
Please tell me her thighs have jiggle physics. I'll fucking lose my shit, Bruno, okay? If her thighs have jiggle physics, I'll fucking lose
situation demands, standing at the forefront to shield her allies and obliterate her foes. And as for Ultron, stay tuned for the exciting updates in Season 2.5.
Love it, love it, love it, love it.
In Season 2, we will introduce the first adjustments to team-up abilities, welcoming new team-ups while tweaking...
Okay, before they start talking about this, let's have a little look, right? First thing I notice, fuck you, Bucky. Bucky no longer gets the ammo overload. Come on, fuck that guy. He's got something to do with Cap, though, which is interesting. I love that they're giving Cap more. We've got an Emma Frost team up here with Mag and Psylocke. Now Strange and Wanda have one? I'm assuming this Spider-Man and Squirrel Girl is the same. Fantastic Four is the same. Atlas Bond is the same. I'm fucking disappointed they kept the fastball special, dude. This is such an underwhelming team up. It's such bullshit. I'm pretty sad that they kept that. All of these are the same. Jeff still has the Luna team up. Now Psylocke doesn't have the dimensional shortcut, but obviously they've given her this one instead. Rebirth is still there. The Planet Pals is still there. Symbiotic Bond is still there. Gamma. Ooh, they gave Gamma to Namor? How is that gonna work? Huh? They gave Gamma to Namor? I'm pretty sad that they've kept the Guardian Revival as well. I think that's such a busted fucking team up. So let's see what they say.
Removing some existing ones. We hope that these dynamic changes will enhance our heroes and gameplay environment with even more thrilling experiences. During this time, several discussions on social media have certainly added some pressure on us to keep the game as exciting as it has been since December.
True.
To a certain extent, we agree. Upon reflection, we believe the core mission of Marvel Rivals should always be to fulfill everyone's fantasies about Marvel superheroes.
I mean, you did that with Emma Frost, let's be honest. Jesus Christ.
But what does that fantasy entail? Is it controlling multiple heroes simultaneously, or providing heroes with diverse experiences that transcend competitive boundaries? We've been exploring new modes internally, and when the prototypes are well defined, We will unveil them as special event game modes.
Wait. How the fuck are you going to control multiple... How are you going to control multiple heroes at once? That'd be fucking wild.
There remains the fundamental dream, to integrate even more exciting Marvel heroes into Marvel Rivals. After extensive internal discussions and thorough evaluations, we've decided that starting from Season 3, the seasons will shift to a 2-month format, with a new heroes debuting each month. Additionally,
Huge. Man, I fucking love that change. Oh, what a fucking stellar change. The reason I like it is because especially these past few weeks have felt really stale. And I think when you do these like 3 months, I understand why most live service games will have this quarterly, 4 seasons a year, every 3 months. Because you need time to make the content and to make sure the content is good. You don't just want to spam a bunch of shit, right? Because ultimately you'll just make the game worse. But definitely like Rivals as a game, when you can't balance a game properly and there are going to be really frustrating elements, being able to chop and change much quicker and add new things, new maps, new heroes much quicker is a very smart choice. I like it.
Rated systems will be adjusted accordingly, and we will provide detailed insights before the launch of Season 3.
I love
With
it.
our goal of keeping the audience's excitement alive, just like our opening month. The real adventure with Marvel Rivals is just beginning.
Okay. Let's go.
After thorough testing and analysis of backend data, we've identified that the current mission system design lacks clarity in guiding players on how to earn chrono tokens through gameplay. This has resulted in some active players being unable to fully claim all rewards from the battle pass by the end of the season.
It's a bit confusing.
To address this issue, we are implementing weekly missions alongside the existing daily missions and challenges. While the total number of chrono tokens available will remain unchanged, we've rebalanced the distribution of points across daily, weekly, and challenging missions. This adjustment aims to provide players with a smoother expectation of the chrono tokens they can earn through regular logins and gameplay, ensuring that active players can successfully acquire all Battle Pass rewards by the end of the season.
I think when you have, a live service game where it can feel a bit samey, quite often, or any challenges, any goals, any things that you can add to get people to do things, but not in a manipulative way, I think is always good. I think it's a nice change. There's no reason why they shouldn't have had weekly challenges in. I like it.
In Season 2, we're excited to announce that we will begin adding new color options for some of the more popular costumes, providing even more opportunities for personalization. Additionally, we're introducing a new feature that allows players to gift costumes to their friends.
Yes! Fucking thank you! Oh my god, I'm so glad they added this in. Oh, what a fucking W. Okay, first things first. This is really cool. I want to see how that is done. Whether that is like how that is monetized. Is it done through like the same lattice and the same currencies? Do you have to buy them using real? Like, I want to see how that works functionally, but I am all for new colors. I think this is great. We talked about it with Thor costume earlier. All of them feel super samey, and it's nice to have the same outfit, but you can customize it to the colors you like and the colors you enjoy, because at the end of the day, you're the one going to be looking at it all the time.
For personalization.
I like it. Great.
Additionally,
gifting to friends.
We're introducing a new feature that allows players to gift costumes to their friends.
I'll be real. I always love this feature. There's no reason not to have it. You still get the same amount of money as a company, but now you can treat your friends. Now you can give gifts and to your duo or whatever it is. I love it. Love it.
Aims to foster better communication and interaction among friends within our game.
Yeah, 100%.
For Season 2, we've made upgrades to our network protocols to enhance overall performance. Unfortunately, this means that replays from Season 0 and Season 1 will no longer be supported in the new client version. So be sure to record your favorite videos to your local hard disk before the season begins.
Okay.
Thanks for your support.
Is that just... I'm guessing that was just optimization in just the replay system rather than optimization as a whole. Always a win. Always win. Anything that they can help to make the game run better is always going to be good.
As player excitement continues to rise, we are preparing for future tournament plans. We aim for high-level factions and players to showcase their skills on this stage, presenting thrilling matches for all Marvel Rivals fans. Next, let's welcome Zhiyong to share insights regarding the adjustments to team-up abilities.
Okay, they're going to go into it more. Okay.
Season 2.
In terms of like tournament stuff, it kind of sounds like they might be trying to gear up for more esports presence, because at the moment it's obviously a brand new game. It's kind of minimal. So I do want to see them kind of push a bit more on the esports side, because there's a huge gap in the market right now. Overwatch esports is fucking dead, right? They fucking killed that off. I feel like there is a big gap for some really good Rivals esports content, but it's quite a hard game to watch, I think, compared to a slower game like Valorant. So I don't mind, like, the replay updates as well is kind of nice. We'll see what that shouts, but yeah, so
hey
far,
Rivals, Zhiyong here with the latest on Season 2.0, packed with dynamic changes to team-up abilities, sweeping balance adjustments, and big updates to Ranked.
Talk to us! This is the big one!
Over the past seasons, we've been thrilled by your overwhelmingly positive feedback on our team-up abilities.
Yeah, they've been great.
On one hand, these team-ups have perfectly captured our wildest imagination of iconic superhero pairings.
Sorry, I keep touching my mouse.
On the other, they've unlocked a whole new dimension.
Sorry guys, I missed that. I was fucking around.
Our wildest imagination of iconic superhero pairings. On the other, they've unlocked a whole new dimension of tactical combat. For Season 2, we are launching several brand new team-up abilities while fine-tuning some existing ones, all designed to deliver fresh, pulse-pounding experiences.
Pulse-pounding?
Emma Frost stands as the team-up anchor, allowing Psylocke and Magneto to call on the White Queen's psionic abilities to create illusory projections. At the heart of this pairing, Doctor Strange shares his...
Oh my god! Does that not look crazy?
...to call on the White Queen's psionic abilities to create...
Holy... Look at how much damage that does! Holy fuck!
...illusory projections. At the heart of this pairing, Doctor Strange shares his arcane mastery with Scarlet Witch, imbuing her chaos energy with a new mind-bending magical...
Oh my god, Scarlet Witch mains are fucking eating. Are you kidding?
Captain America's unwavering arcane mastery with Scarlet Witch, imbuing her chaos energy with a new mind...
It lasts for so fucking long! Look at this bar! Holy fuck! That's like the... I guess it's the same length as the Magneto thing, but like...
...bending magical ability. Captain America's unwavering courage and unbreakable camaraderie inspire Winter Soldier to live towards allies at critical moments.
Fuck off.
And dish out a relentless counterattack.
Absolutely fuck off. Why have we given Winter Soldier anything?
Breakable camaraderie inspire.
Well, it makes so much sense to give Cap and Winter Soldier a team up, right? Lore-wise.
Winter Soldier to live towards allies at critical moments.
Get
and dish
fucked.
out a relentless counterattack.
Get fucked.
In our quest to keep the tactical landscape sharp and
Wait, just before, one last thing I would say. I suppose, depending on the numbers on that one, it is way better than Winter Soldier having the fucking ammo shit from Rocket. So I think this is probably the lesser of two evils, depending on what it actually does. Because it does just give him a shit ton more mobility, right? But I mean, nothing can be as busted as the fucking Rocket team up with him, right?
In our quest to keep the tactical landscape sharp and prevent any one hero from being in an overabundance of team-up abilities, or total the number of team-ups from ballooning too quickly, we are streamlining some of our existing ones, including removing some team-up abilities altogether and removing or adding members. Here's what's changing. Metallic Chaos and Voltaic Union will be completely removed from the game. Psylocke will be
no more Storm Thor and no more Mag Scarlet Witch.
removed from Dimensional Shortcut. Winter Soldier will no longer be part of ammo overload. Namor is being removed from sharing.
I mean, we figured that Namor was gonna get removed because that shit was foul, right? Fucking the slow on the squid. I'm assuming that the Gamma team up that they put him in, which we're gonna see in a second, probably just increases damage rather than the slow effect. I think it was the slow effect on that squid which just made it so punishing.
Charisma. You know? Doctor Strange is stepping back from Gamma Charge, while Namor will be joining the party, complete with the ability to summon Gamma Supercharged monster spawns.
Oh my god. Please fucking nerf Bucky. Please nerf
As Season 1.5 comes to a close, our analysis backed by community feedback, epic...
I swear to God, if the next words out of this guy's mouth are not "we've nerfed Hela and Bucky," I'm fucking gonna lose my shit.
Battles from top-tier players and hard data reveals that our roster and lineup choices have remained dynamic and diverse. Consider the strength of Shields combined with the mighty duo of Groot and the Thing in the triple Vanguard lineup. With Magneto's damage and up, this setup gains increased initiative on flanks and enhanced...
Wait, so is he saying that that's who they're buffing? They're buffing all of those tanks to make a triple Vanguard comp?
Consider the strength of Shields combined with the mighty duo of Groot and the Thing in the triple Vanguard lineup. With Magneto's damage and up, this setup gains increased initiative on flanks and enhanced pressure capabilities.
Which is wild.
Moreover, a pair of control-driven ultimates abilities synergizing with Magneto's out against standard double strategies lineups can deliver staggering burst damage, overriding enemy healing and securing a pinpoint KO. Then there's the dynamic pairing of Groot and Winter Soldier, where every move counts. Whether Winter Soldier's mechanical arm rails enforce for Groot's rapid wall barricade to cut off enemy vision and healing, or Groot unleashing his ultimate while the Winter Soldier utilizes the splash damage from his main weapon to rapidly chip away a health, before finishing off enemies with his own ultimate ability. These synergies are as visually mesmerizing as effective. Not to mention our classic pairings, Hela and Loki, Adam Warlock and Star-Lord Mantis, and Hawk and Doctor Strange, each of which continues to prove their competitive might. This is exactly the kind of diverse and dynamic roster we love to see, and we are committed to preserving each hero's unique flavor and potential.
Okay, so they haven't really told us what they're gonna buff and nerf. They basically just told us a bunch of different strats that have come out from the stats, right? From the data. I don't know. That seemed like a lot of waffle with no substance for me. I don't know about you guys. That's just seemed like a whole lot of fucking talk with no real point, but okay. Maybe
Next,
he explains it
let's
here, I don't
talk
know.
about some of the adjustments coming in Season 2. We are aware that some heroes have been struggling to find their place in the broader battlefield, such as Penny Parker, Scarlet Witch.
I don't think Scarlet Witch is having a problem at all, by the way. But I agree with the others.
Mr. Fantastic, Black Widow, Rocket Raccoon, and the lovable Jeff the Legend.
They have had to buff Rocket. They are going to piss off everybody if they buff Rocket.
To bring more balance and endless tactical possibilities, we will be fine-tuning their strengths via team-up abilities or general balance adjustments. Note that these rebalances demand time for proper calibration, so you will see updates rolling out in both Season 2.0 and Season 2.5. Now, let's talk about some of the adjustments coming in Season 2.0. For Vanguards, Penny Parker will receive a buff, while Captain America, now a new team-up anchor, steps up his competitive edge. Meanwhile,
so it sounds like they're gonna just straight buff Penny, but it sounds like they're not gonna buff Cap. They think the team up is enough of a buff.
Doctor Strange will see a slight nerf to his offensive power,
damage
offset
nerf, probably
by improved survivability. For the duelist,
I don't mind that from as a tank player. I think Strange is still very, very strong. His burst potential on backliners and stuff is fucking wild. So I actually don't mind that they've decided to focus more on his survivability and just take away a bit of his damage. I think that's okay.
Expect Scarlet Witch and Winter Soldier to debut brand new aggressive team-up abilities, accompanied by buffs to heroes.
He didn't fucking say a nerf. He didn't say a nerf, and I'm scared. I'm scared that they haven't touched Bucky, and he's just gonna be fucking stupid.
Like Mr. Fantastic and Moon Knight. Finally, strategists. We are set to enhance Rocket Raccoon's team utility, at the same time, to prevent battles from dragging on courtesy of Loki.
Yes! Fuck Loki! Fuck that guy! This is good. I think this is good. This is good.
His regeneration domain and Adam Warlock's zone bond. We will implement modest nerf to keep the fight fast, furious, and fundamentally fun. Keep your eyes peeled for our upcoming balance update.
Really surprised Luna's not getting touched.
Where we will dive even deeper into these changes. The Season 1.5 hero pick rates and win rates are also set to be
really surprised she's not been touched. Okay, here we go. This is a big one. This is a big one to end on. Here we go. Oh, please, for the love of God, strap yourselves in, everybody. Here we go.
When Season 2.0 launches, we are shaking up competitive play by resetting ranks.
We knew it was coming.
Based on your Season 1.5 standings, each player will drop 9 divisions.
9 divisions. So that's 3 full medal ranks. Don't mind it. I'm guessing you have to do quite a chunky reset. Because otherwise it doesn't really do what you need it to do, right? With the inflation, everyone is much further up than perhaps they would be. So I understand why it's such a big drop. Okay.
For instance, if you ended Season 1.5 at Diamond 1, you will start your Season 2.0 journey at Silver 1.
Yeah.
Coinciding with the season update and with the increase in maps, we will be rotating maps to keep the battlegrounds fresh. For Season 2.0, Hellfire Gala Crocodile will enter the competitive pool, while Yaska Royal Palace and Tokyo 2099 Shim Shibuya will be retired.
Thank the fucking Lord. I'll let him finish and then we'll talk about it.
Tournaments will use the same map rotation as the competitive, but quick match and custom games will still feature every map. No rotation there.
Okay. Not sure how I feel about that.
We've listened to your feedback about competitive play, and here's how we are leveling up the experience. First, we are raising the minimum level requirement for competitive to give new players more time to truly master the basics before stepping up to the...
Listen, dude, let's say it how it is. You're doing it to try and piss off Smurfs, okay? Let's say it how it is, all right? We don't need to bullshit each other here. We can be honest. We're trying to fuck up Smurfs.
Big leagues. Also, pick and ban will now come into play starting from...
I fucking called it! I called it earlier today. I said that it shouldn't be from Diamond.
From Gold 3 rather than Diamond tier.
Yes.
When a team includes players from Eternity or one above all, only dual queuing will be allowed. Finally, you all know that the score you earn per competitive match is determined by both the outcome and your individual performance. With the launch of Season 2.0, we will be increasing the weight of individual performances. The better you perform, the more points you will earn in victory, and the fewer points you will lose in defeat.
Love it. Absolutely fucking love it.
We know many of you are interested in the distribution of players across the season.
I think interested is a very light word here. I think fucking raging, probably.
1.5 tiers. To satisfy your curiosity, please enjoy this detailed histogram that lays it all out.
I mean, Diamond is a little bit inflated, I think. But in terms of what you would expect to see, right? In most competitive games, you would expect to see a big chunk in the middle here with the average player is usually like gold or plat, right? That's pretty much considered average in most games. So you would expect to see this curve up. Maybe plat should be a bit more and diamond should be a bit less. And it should start to curve down after plat. So there's definitely some inflation here, I think, but not nearly as bad as I think we expected.
Ignite the battle.
Okay. Oh my god, there's so much to talk about here. I'm gonna try and keep this short because I know this is kind of a super long fucking video anyway. So let's start with the choices. Emma Frost, love that as the first choice. Ultron coming in second, fucking great. Let's balance out the vanguards and the supports. Fucking excellent. The team up abilities, I'm a little bit... They talked up dynamic team up abilities. And the way that they phrased it and the way that they talked about it was like they're going to implement a whole new system to keep it dynamic. But all they've really done is changed it in the same way that they buff and nerf heroes. So I'm guessing that otherwise they would have talked about it here. So I'm guessing all that they mean is they're not just going to keep the same team ups and they're willing to change it between seasons and stuff, which is is not what I expected. I was expecting a much bigger shakeup, but I like that they're changing it, right? The costume shit, amazing. I love this. Put your own personality on it. Great. Gifting, fucking phenomenal. Absolutely massive W. Massive fucking W. Some of these fucking team-ups we're going to need to talk about, dude. But, like, Emma Frost looks fucking wild. Oh, my God. It looks insane. I think fucking Scarlet Witch has been a big winner. I cannot fucking believe that there is not a Bucky nerf. Or a Hela nerf. I feel like they would have directly talked about it here, right? They haven't said shit about it. So I'm going to hold my breath before I give them shit for it and wait for the patch notes and hope that they didn't have time to go through it. Giving Rocket and Jeff buffs is going to piss off everybody. I love that they're doing it though. I really, really do. Jeff has been considered weak for quite a while until DPS Jeff came in. I can't wait to see how they fuck this up. Not fuck it up. I can't wait to see how the buffs fuck everybody else up. I'm a little bit nervous, y'all. I'm a little bit nervous. We know we're getting Cat buff, and we know Stranger's getting changes. I like the Loki and Adam nerfs. I think this is great. You can tell in the way that they've talked that have identified that like Dragon Battles On is fucking arduous for a lot of people. I'm really surprised there's no Luna nerf yet. Again, we'll wait for the patch notes. The fact that they haven't changed her 12-second fucking ultimate duration is insane to me. Ranked changes. So I'm not going to make a judgment call yet. I want to see the numbers. Ranked reset, we all knew was coming. We wanted it. I have never, ever been a fan of pool rotation. I understand the premise that you want to keep the game interesting and, you know, having maps in and out, but I fucking hate it. I have always said that I think there should be... CSGO is the only game, live service game, in my opinion, that's done it right. Let people choose. It's really fucking simple. Instead of forcing people off certain maps by rotating in a pool, let people choose what map they want to play. Because especially when you talk about high level and pro play, there are going to be so many times where you want to practice a specific map. Maybe you feel weaker on a map and you want to practice it and get better. Then you can queue for only that map. The queue times are not a problem in lower ranks. Maybe in higher ranks, I get it, because the queue times are pretty fucking savage. When you get up to like one above all and stuff, so I get it. But like, give us the choice, man. I really hate map rotations. I love the fact that they're taking out Royal Palace. Fuck this fucking map. It's so fucking dog shit. Minimum level for competitive, fine. It doesn't really stop Smurfs. It just means that they have to play a little longer. I don't think it addresses the Smurfing problem, even fucking remotely. But do you know what would? Placement games. I'm pretty surprised that they haven't implemented placement games, to be honest. It seems like a fucking no-brainer to me. I don't really understand why they've decided not to do that, but the pick ban starting in gold, fucking awesome. I fucking cried out for this earlier. I said it should start earlier than diamond. That is great. I'm a big fan of that. The duo queuing in Eternity and One Above All is interesting. I'm assuming that's to like minimize queue times and to stop team stomping. Obviously, a big talking point has been the ranked inflation and the fact that people can climb with negative win rates. Depending on, again, I'm going to wait. I want to see the numbers. And I think that's how a lot of people have felt in this game, is that you are just so at the mercy of your team. And that's still the case. But if you individually put up a good performance, you can mitigate a lot of that D rank. Or you can inflate your rank up. So it's kind of still rank inflation, but it's rank inflation based on how well you play, which is I don't mind it particularly. I think it's a pretty interesting way to approach it. Rather than just having a flat amount for win, loss, blah, 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 it does encourage you to play well and to stick with it, even if you're going to lose. Rather than just go, fuck it, I'm over it, you know? All in all, massive W's. I think there's some really fucking awesome stuff in there. Particularly the gifting and things like that. I think it's fucking great. Some really nice quality of life. I have not got all the changes that I wanted to see. We'll wait for the hero changes to comment on the hero changes. Because obviously we won't really know till the patch notes. But I swear to God, if they haven't nerfed Bucky and Hela, this game is fucking doomed. I'm telling you right now. I also, thank you, TJ. I also really like the change to seasons. It's such a smart change to change the season to 2 months. As a streamer and as someone who is making content on this game, it's only a fucking W for me. Right? It's only a massive W. More content, more often, more new shit, more often, new stuff to talk about, way more often. And it keeps the game feeling fresh. Like, the last couple of weeks, I felt like the game feels really stale in the current meta because we played with it for so long. All in all, I think the devs massively cooked. Some fucking fire changes.